Riddle me this. What happens when Sankofa has 1,000,008 rhymes and not enough original beats to rock? Beatjackolantern II. Why is it in this world I'm the only one who never hid? In a land of ruthless ruses, honesty is leverage. Sonnets weave the breath into recent rhetoric, so we cemented it in a neon weeds from render whip. A piece agendas with a freezer sentences, hearts the adhesive. Repeating your chorus until I started believing. Send a rhymes via binary encryption to define snippets. Allergic heads, line critics, and still rhyme skittish. Nervous glances scratch the surface of mainstreams. Shell feigns clean, holding a brain that aches to maintain. Take a train, scream from the top of collapsed lungs. Whistle with the birds and deny my synapse stung. The fast come in fragments. Mosaic impossibility, weave a wobble, link this word, steal your prop stability. Toss soliloquies to those open ears, vacant eyes. Smile while they pass you cyanide inside your shaking fries. Survey the thighs of distractionary tactics. Hell raising blood pressure to your capillaries, acid contaminated, eating away thick in arterial walls. Glamour in imperial halls, but theories will fall. Hear me and ball. Dehydration, sap, spinal fluids getting played off the cuff. Can't reach the final, stupid hand seeks reprisal. Suited within a velvet glove, handshake a content point my limb gives. Hella bunch, salmonella slugs and silver trails over your games of chicken. Letting you live in the knowledge that you'll never reach the same position. Say to get my passion, indifference is the worst toxin. Holding the ticket, stubbing a raised hand at the terse auction. Going sold. What was bit a common denominator? H-bomb defoliating every astonished taker, an honest faker. Shaking your hand as each punch is piloted. Each taunt's a violent hit. Seance and launch provides your stick. Whispering who slices lips along the way. Blinks of deadly storms. Ram my head at your chest is the only thing that kept me warm. Best be warned, I speak softly and carry a stick of dynamite. Pigeonholing Alka-Seltzer, this vindictive titan type. Moving on lunar horizons with Plymouth Nim tapestries. You pack limp gas to squeeze. My syntax is grief. Straight glimpse, rapid sheets, cope for the northern lights. I'm prone to have the phone and split your skull in the source of mics. It's snare packs of 5 and some mathematic expedition. I carry paper to stash an addict's desperate vision. Mercenary props are immersed in buried plots. Each verse is very hot, giving birth to very stop. The barrel rashes round the sounds of tertiary thoughts. From the planet Earth to Mars, shrinks interpret every drop. Hollow point slave berserker made to murder many flocks. Intravenous surfer, you couldn't hurt a friendly cop. Fervor Fendi, Opsy, trendy stocks are re-explained. Amazed the techniques with which we stretch frames. Got a CF brain before hours contemplating. Leave the somber raking. There was my jock for your mama slaking. Save the promise breaking for fallout of new believers. No airplay, cause my toxic strains nuke receivers. Words induce a seizure from star to the weaker cats. Bootleggers peep the deaths. As heads wandered deep in wax and made a demon pack way back and still cheated death. Afterthought artillery, shrapnel grills reconnect. Verbal skill still feeds the dead of half-hearted cats. You write rhymes, I use pens to stash artifacts. Raps carve the map to leave your legends enamored. Pour from perfection to candor whenever hefted the grammar. Eject is a panther, stalk a prey under the moonlight. Words puncture amuse type, you can't summon the mood right. Mercenary swamp from canoes ripe with a thirst of blood. Plain statue with paraplegics, not the first of bunch. I bruise the worst of thugs until their weakened bones fracture. Come with a pre-writs, I leak a poem faster than you lesion no bastards. Try get your best in vain. I know I'm close to the dopest and no bits suggest the same. Molest the lames, huffing the puff incessant Cecily. Hip-hop sick ANKOs on the left for rap, that's the remedy. Each breath sequentially sends a beat to apoplexy. Listen to Golden Age, reminder of how rap affects me. Cats slack in the black and Lex Jeep, I stand on my own too. Take the tandem and kneel time to give a fan of the throne rule. Save the cannon for clone wars, ideologies never replicated. The cat who severs vets and vagrants don't test the patience. Death is estimated, beta breath, secondary hooks. Try to be fly cats, talk about birds. I bury crooks, touch me in deeper ways. Make it a sight that the reaper grace. These weak brigades, dark ways, massacring green berets. Punk I feed for days, for every sickened concept. Your chin hit the wrong deck, making a crimson omelet. Mince your lips of sonnets vomited, my mouth's a catapult. Nowhere mad rapper from the underground to crack a skull. We be the pride ground in the gulf along with the breath. I'll jack the TARDIS, visit each of dare to the common step. Andromeda breath, my lungs are organic gas chambers. Nim to kick a stass ass with a whole lot of panache flavor. Black tamer, just get a fool to look at me wrong. Dissecting the life of a wannabe crook in 3 psalms. I cook a phenom, get a bit strippy off nasty wordplay. Plus 1/3 of the gift, my capacity's mermaid. Inkwell's ready and fattest lines too flat to see first aid. The sense is F with that to raise insanity's birth rate. My name is a legend, with a combination. Sadist the weapon, broadcasting live from the matrix. I having haters in session, looking so hard. Graze the reflection, raise the ascensions. Dare you to give me a rapper, I couldn't name in a second. I'll get out of line like cannabis when his memory blanks. Skipping showers for a week and you might potentially rank. I got crematorium sending me thanks for spinning vocals. The blistering quiz king cobra vows I'm shifting soulful. So sick I'm pissing tofu burning the bowl ceramic. Freestyle's ill enough to make the guards a fulsome panic. But this is a pre-read. Sankofa, nowhere man.